Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 64th Annual General Meeting of Cable and Wireless. We have the necessary quorum, so I'll proceed with the formal business and ask that the notice of convening the meeting, which has been circulated to the members, be taken as read. Well, as last year, we're televising this meeting at the prime time hour of 5:15 a.m. So please set your video recorders or perhaps have an early breakfast. Despite the hour, our research showed that over 70% of shareholders thought it a good idea, and over 8,000 did in the end watch it on television. Well, I fear that we'll never compete with a game show, but more of our shareholders saw our meeting at a lower cost than the days when we used to hold regional meetings, so we're going to keep this initiative going. Both Brian Pemberton and Tom Chalou are today attending their last annual meeting, at least sitting on this side of the table. For both are not offering themselves for re-election, although will not be losing the many decades of valuable experience they've acquired between them. And I think that this is the appropriate time to record our thanks for the very special contributions they both made to the growth of your company during the last decade. To Brian, for his role in the acquisition of the Hong Kong telephone company, certainly a landmark event. And to Tom, for getting us back into Jamaica, the jewel in our Caribbean crown. And I know that you'll all be pleased that Brian is to continue on the board of Hong Kong Telecom and will help us in China and the Pacific Rim. And Tom is going to continue on the board of Telecom of Jamaica and will help us in the Caribbean. You've already received a copy of the group account and the reports thereon, but before proposing their formal acceptance, may I invite you to view a short video, and after that I'll update you on current progress and talk a little about our plans for the future.
As the 20th century draws to a close, a new world order struggles to begin. Both in the most advanced economies and in those that have newly emerged, the process of change accelerates each day. A process in which modern flexible telecommunications have an increasingly vital role to play. As a unique international federation from over 50 countries throughout the world, the Cable and Wireless Group has a breadth of experience that no other telecommunications company can match. It also possesses the depth of resource to meet its customers' needs, from basic telephony to advanced information exchange, and to assist their progress through any of the stages in between. By combining these skills with careful investments in selected regions that offer the highest potential for future growth, Cable and Wireless will continue to create worldwide businesses of substance and scale. The economy of Japan reflects one of the most innovative and challenging markets in the world. Like Hong Kong, London, Paris and New York, Tokyo is one of the world's key financial hubs, forcing through the pace of change as the information era replaces the industrial age. With more multinationals than anywhere outside the USA, Japanese business transcends frontiers and requires communication solutions to match. As a major player at the highest level, Cable and Wireless must be seen to succeed in markets such as these. Their customers want to communicate with colleagues overseas as easily as they can with the office next door. They also require the advanced technology which can carry an increasing informational load in an ever-increasing variety of forms. The global digital highway offers an ideal pathway to meet these needs. Cable and Wireless Business Networks provides sophisticated private network solutions for global corporations all over the world.
I started using
Communications, which can be managed by a single service provider from a single country of the customer's choice, and can also carry the premium products and customized services that help their clients maintain a competitive edge. As Japan's sphere of influence extends around the world, and as its trade increases with the surrounding economies of Northeast Asia, Cable and Wireless has an ideal platform for developing new business as opportunities arise. As the age of the closed society withers away, the countries of the former Soviet bloc are rebuilding their economies along free market lines. In Russia, St. Petersburg leads the way, attracting major investments from overseas. But like everywhere else in the region, telephone links are underdeveloped, outmoded, and a hindrance to growth. Cable and Wireless is now a major partner in BCL, already providing long-distance and international links for over 100 commercial interests and government bodies. As economic activity continues to rise, the BCL network will also expand. With basic telecommunications firmly in place, more sophisticated products and services will soon be required. With its breadth of experience and depth of resource, Cable and Wireless will be there to assist. The opportunities are vast for developing communications in Russia alone, but as a focal point for the cluster of countries that rose from the ashes of the Soviet regime, the future potential is truly immense. Even within the free world itself, the clamour for change can also be heard. In Europe, many of the national monopoly carriers are engaged in a losing battle against new technologies and customer demands, which are steadily tightening their grip. Customers are insisting upon the right to choose and to reap the rewards that competition can bring in both quality of service and keenness of price. Since it first began service just a decade ago, Mercury has achieved outstanding success. The Mercury network now covers every major conurbation within the UK. And despite the difficult economic conditions of recent years, its level of business continues to grow, with over 11 million calls being placed each working day. The customer's desire for competition and choice has already been made abundantly clear.
Good afternoon, Mercury 121. How can I help you? Just one moment.
And with the new generation of mobile phone, Mercury has extended that choice even more. 1-to-1 is small, lightweight and easy to use, and will reduce the cost of mobile telephony by over a third.
But we're going to be about half an hour late.
And with digital technology, performance quality and security of use have both been greatly improved. Mercury 1-to-1 is repositioning the mobile phone as an attractive consumer product which many more people can afford. As their UK base continues to grow, Mercury is perfectly placed to take full advantage of developments in Europe when the avenues open for providers of choice.